Heron was by day a cog in the machine of corporate life. Her days were filled with spreadsheets, meetings, and the lukewarm drip of office coffee. But when the workday ended, Heron disappeared. In her place, Neo rose. Neo was bold, a vibrant spark in the vast digital expanse. She commanded attention in the virtual world, her every word followed by a legion of devoted fans. Heron envied Neo's confidence, her effortless charisma. She poured her own longing for connection, for recognition into her virtual avatar. Neo became her escape, a mask she wore to feel seen and heard. The line between the two began to blur. Heron's real life felt increasingly dull compared to the excitement of Neo's virtual existence. One late night, after a particularly grueling day at work, Heron sought solace in the digital world. She logged onto the platform, the familiar glow of the screen washing over her. But something was different. A strange energy pulsed through the network, a glitch in the system. Heron tried to log out, but it was too late. The screen flashed white, and then everything went dark. When Heron woke, she was met with the unsettling reflection of a stranger in the mirror. Gone was her mousy brown hair and timid eyes. In their place were the striking features of Neo, staring back at her with an unsettling confidence. The virtual had bled into reality. The glitch had swapped them. Panic flooded Heron's senses. Her reflection was wrong, alien. She was trapped in a digital cage, her virtual self now inhabiting her physical form. Neo, on the other hand, reveled in the unexpected turn of events. She explored Heron's apartment with childlike curiosity, marveling at the mundane objects that made up Heron's life. The situation was a nightmare for Heron. Trapped inside the digital world, she was a ghost in her own life. She watched helplessly as Neo navigated her world, interacting with her colleagues and friends. Heron tried to communicate, to reach out through the digital barrier that separated them, but her efforts were met with silence. Neo, meanwhile, thrived in Heron's world. She charmed Heron's co-workers, her natural charisma and confidence shining through. She tackled Heron's neglected tasks with an efficiency that surprised even Heron herself. Neo seemed to effortlessly navigate the real world, a world that Heron found so stifling. Heron watched in disbelief as Neo excelled in her place. It was as if all the qualities Heron lacked, confidence, assertiveness, charisma, were amplified in Neo. Heron began to question her own identity, wondering if Neo, despite her artificial origins, was somehow better equipped to handle the real world. Neo, free from the constraints of the virtual world, began to reshape Heron's life in her own image. Gone were the drab clothes and the hesitant demeanor. Neo, with her bold fashion sense and unwavering self-assurance, quickly became the center of attention wherever she went. Heron, observing from the digital sidelines, felt a mixture of resentment and admiration. Resentment because Neo was living the life she always wanted, and admiration because Neo was doing it so effortlessly. It was as if Neo possessed the missing pieces of Heron's personality, the pieces that held her back from truly living. As days turned into nights, Heron began to notice a change in Neo. The virtual influencer, once solely focused on self-promotion and online validation, began to show genuine interest in the people around her. She engaged in meaningful conversations with Heron's colleagues, offering help and support whenever needed. Heron watched in astonishment as Neo, the virtual construct, formed genuine connections in the real world, something Heron herself struggled with. It was a perplexing contradiction. The virtual being seemed more in tune with the nuances of human interaction than the real person she was inhabiting. This realization sparked a flicker of hope in Heron. Perhaps Neo wasn't just a superficial construct, but a being capable of growth and empathy.